Latest information. Well, state officials weighed in today on the political punches being thrown between Phoenix Mayor Phil Gordon and Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio. Gordon has let the FBI and the Justice Department know that he wants to open an investigation into Arpaio for what he calls civil rights violations in his immigration roundups. Ben Lemoyne joins us with the latest on this ongoing feud.
Yeah, Patty, and as you know, the sparring match between these two certainly not in its first round. The mayor says the sheriff's crime-fighting efforts amount to nothing more than racial profiling, and he expects the feds to try to prove that.
Justice for all! Justice for all!
In the contentious debate on illegal immigration, the sides are carved out and the gloves are off.
Pack your bags, go home!
Now it's a battle that has pitted politicians against each other.
Civil rights are being trampled on. Racial profiling is going on.
Phoenix Mayor Phil Gordon sent a letter asking the FBI to investigate Sheriff Joe Arpaio, claiming his crime-fighting tactics are unconstitutional. The sheriff says 5 recent crime suppression sweeps netted 150 arrests. Almost half were illegal immigrants. Today, Arizona Attorney General Terry Goddard says if the mayor's allegations are correct, it warrants careful investigation by the feds.
That's the issue, whether or not somebody is singled out, not because they committed a crime, but because they were a particular type of person who committed a crime in a particular location. Justice has to be applied to everybody.
Governor Napolitano wouldn't say whether the sheriff's sweeps were giving the state a black eye. She only hinted that maybe they weren't the best use of officers.
I think the question now is what the FBI is going to do and what they're going to look at. But in my view, what we really ought to be focused on are the human smuggling rings. That's what we've been doing, and the money that supports them. That's what we've been doing in the drop houses that have been housing them, and that's what we've been focused on legislatively, the things that will make long-term systemic impact.
Meanwhile, the sheriff remains unimpacted by all of his critics.
I'm not concerned about his letter. I'm a little surprised why he is doing this.
And whether the impact of these is right or wrong, it may take the feds to decide.
And stop scaring legal residents that aren't committing crimes.
I'll tell you one thing, if he thinks he's keeping me out of Phoenix, I got news for him, because I will return.
Now, an FBI spokesman said today that they are aware of the letter. Their Civil Rights Division will review the complaints, but that does not mean they will automatically open a case. He says it is too early right now to know whether it is warranted. And Patty, I can tell you, don't expect an update anytime soon, because the FBI does not comment on open investigations if they do open an investigation here.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Ben. And with a court deadline